Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of my mostly vanilla Minecraft series. Let's step outside real quick. So, as you can see, it's night, as it almost always is whenever I start recording. But it's night, and you can see one of the new textures straight away, right there. That, my friends, is a moss block and moss carpet. Now, I didn't individually change the moss carpet texture. Apparently, that's like the planks textures, and that it simply takes its parent block's texture. So, you know what I mean is that these stairs have the same exact texture as dark oak planks or dark oak slabs, and that's what I mean by parent textures. They're all derived from the planks, and so they adopt the planks texture. Now, apparently the case is the same for moss carpet and moss. So, there we go. That is moss. Now, I really need to go back up and get some sleep to turn it to day real quick. So, not all blocks, or no, that's not what I was going to say. Not all textures will be seen in this episode, in this video. So, you can't expect to find them all. But I suppose I can actually show you one of the new textures. Well, first of all, there's these dark oak logs, there's that. But that wasn't the texture I was talking about. Do I have an axe on me? No, I don't. That's fine. Grab a piece of log off this tree real quick. And turn that into planks. And then stick. And 2 planks. This is the new oak, well, not oak, but wood sword textures. So there's the side, there's the other side. I think I rather like this texture because, you know, it simply makes more sense to me. I don't think if you crafted a wood sword, it would actually look like a wood sword. So I made this one look more like a sharpened stick. That was fully intentional. So I think I did a good job making this look like a sharp stick. Although I could be wrong, it is rather thick, so I may have to change its texture again in the future. But for now, it works, and that's what matters. Anyway, so in this episode, I want to do 2 things. 1, turn this into that sort of pond, body of water thing I was talking about in the last episode. Maybe connect it with this massive river. But also, my other goal is to build a bridge. I want to build a bridge crossing this utterly massive chasm, right? So, yeah, it's good that I can, you know, get dark oak wood here as well as oak and birch and whatever else. But I also want to make access to Pell Oak more accessible. And as you can see, it's all on that mountain. So what I want to do is, well, first of all, well, I guess I could always scale this mountain, this utter monstrosity of a mountain to get what I want, but that sounds like a lot of work, incredibly tiring and tedious. So, yeah, I think it would be better if I build a staircase somewhere on that side. I don't know why. Anyway, as I was saying though, I want to build a bridge crossing this chasm from this side all the way over to that side, which if you pay attention, these 2 layers, starting from here, appear to be on the same level. Yeah, I think they're on the same level, which means making a bridge shouldn't be too difficult. I wouldn't have to do as much terraforming. But the bridge can wait, because the main thing I want to do is this terraforming. The terraforming I actually want to accomplish in this video. And that's the pond and fixing this land. So, I'm going to need shovels. Wait, I can already make shovels. Why do I randomly have 9 copper on me? Whatever. This works out well for me because I can get to work. Well, after that quick time lapse of me placing down a bunch of dirt and almost dying to a zombie that so happened to light me on fire. Yes, totally coincidence. It came out of nowhere. Totally. I totally didn't see it and start going around it over and over to avoid conflict with it. Yeah, it totally popped out of thin air, already on fire, and whacked me. Yep, that's how it went. Anyway, time for the pond. Since I already have one bucket of water, this shouldn't be too difficult. And since there's more water right here, this is going to be even easier to fill up, I imagine. Oh my god, leaf litter's a pain. Man, you know, I probably wouldn't complain about leaf litter as much if it wasn't a stackable entity. Like, you have to place leaf litter down multiple times to make it 4 tiles of leaf litter. Yeah, I don't like that because that means this pile of leaves right here is actually 4 leaf litter instead of 1. Which means, much to my detriment, my inventory frequently gets filled up with leaf litter when I'm terraforming. Man, leaf litter is simultaneously one of the best and worst additions into Minecraft because it adds more life and environment to the world, but it's so annoying. Why do I keep going back and forth between my pond and the lake? Surely there is multiple water sources here already I could simply take from. Wow, almost there. And there we go. All of those are source blocks. Now I want to make the pond deeper. Oh, what fun this is going to be. Alright, I got the pond dug out. Now I'm going to bone meal the floor of it to get some seagrass in here and turn all these into source blocks. Or at least most of them. Turn most of these into source blocks. But then again, they should end up turning themselves into source blocks as well, right? Now I gotta trim some of this seagrass up. Because frankly, I don't want this green of a pond. At least when it comes to being in the water. So, do that. And it looks nice and lively. And it's night again. Oh, what fun that is. What fun night is going to be. Oh boy, I gotta run all the way back down there. Using the staircase is a lot faster than scaling like I previously did, but oh my god, it's still pretty slow. I mean, look at this. How many seconds is it? How much seconds has it been since I started coming down here? You see what I mean? This takes too long. But I can deal with it. I can deal with it. I need to sleep again. Remember how I said I didn't want my pond to be that green, at least underwater? Yeah, I still want it to be green, except I want to decorate the outside of my pond, not the inside of it. Well, the inside too, I suppose, but hold on, I need to get rid of this skeleton real quick. Die, you undead. Ah, great, leaf litter. That was easy. Toss that trash out. Okay, so to decorate the outside, there's another skeleton. Where'd you come from? I didn't see you when I came up the stairs. Alright, that's fine. That's okay. That's okay, that's fine, yep. Anyway, time to get decorating the outside of my pond. 12 moss blocks. I believe if I've placed that here, turn these bones into bone meal, and then, aha! Oh, lag spike, what? I don't know what that was about. But if I bone meal the moss, then it can turn grass into moss as well. And place this one here. Of course, it doesn't affect the blocks in the water. Yeah, see, it doesn't affect any blocks in there. But now, time to place more of this moss. Although this moss isn't for growing more moss, this is for decoration. Let's put this one over. Is it raining? Are you serious? I think it's raining. I'm pretty sure I have weather turned off and sodium, so I can't see the rain, but I'm pretty sure it's raining. That's not fun for me. Now, diorite. Okay, this is a bit much here. But, and then switch these. Ah yes, my favorite combo to do in Minecraft. Building block with good tool for the blocks I'm breaking. I don't know why that turned into a path. Oh wait, I ran out of diorite in my offhand. Okay, place that there. Now, here. There we go. Get rid of this one. And this one. Stands out too much. Break this block. Put that there. You there. And boop, boop. God, this is annoying. There we go. It looks better already. Now, I do have azalea. These azalea over here are too close together though, so pick those up. And then place you there. There. You there. Here. And there. And I do have flowering azalea. So place this one here. Here. Is this enough? Yeah, I think that's enough. And then I have these big drip leaves. Can I put these in the water? Yes, I can. That's good. So if I place this, like, say right here and then stack them. Yep, there we go. I wonder how tall that can go. Make these stand out of the water. Not all of them, but some of them. I'm surprised I can even put these in the water. I mean, I know they grow out of it, but... Oh, yeah, it's breaking a bit here, ain't it? Why is it breaking there? Who knows? Now, put you right here. And there we go. I think that is an adequately designed pond right there. Now I want to connect it to this river lake thing as well, which is right here. So it's time for me to get back to even more work. I want to dig out a canal. I'll connect the river to my pond with a small canal. Get rid of this tiny island. Don't know how that even spawned there in the first place. But time to dig out the canal. Ha 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 ha, what fun this is going to be. I finished decorating my pond and building the canal. As you can see, this canal gave me some problems that still aren't fully solved, but they can wait if I ever get around to doing them because it's such a minute problem that it really doesn't deserve to be mentioned, but you know, a problem is still a problem. Anywho, now, the next thing I want to build, the next thing I want to establish, the next thing I want to accomplish is building the bridge. So, if I remember right, this is the layer where it's on the same level, right? Yes, I do believe that is so. That is fantastic. So, what do I want to build the bridge out of? Well, for starters, I think the flat of the bridge, like the bridge itself, not the frame, will have to be dark oak wood, because it would match almost perfectly, harmoniously, with my scaffolding monstrosity that is my way up to the surface. But before I get to work on that, I need to drop off the items I have. Do I put dirt in here? I don't think so. I mean, there's sand in there. Drop off the azalea, the moss, bone meal. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put all the dirt in here because I have a good amount of it from terraforming, so if I ever need to terraform some more, I know where I could find it. Now, in here, this also holds mob drops, and this one is the one with stone. This is the chest with all the wood, so I'm gonna grab all of these real quick. Can't have too much wood on me for this project. Now I'm going to make myself a bunch of slabs. That should be fine for now. Now, it's time to go back up there and start work on the bridge. Hopefully it doesn't take me as long as the canal, but let's be real, it's totally gonna take me longer. Not as long, which is what I wished for, but so it won't take as long as the canal, but it will take longer, which is arguably worse. In fact, it's not even arguably worse, it just is worse. What am I even saying right now? I do rather enjoy my canal there, though. It's an interesting extra addition to my pond and the river, so I'm happy with it. Anyway, time to get work on the bridge done. Oh boy. It's gonna be my standard, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wide, because I will need to have space to place the wall, the rails, I suppose. And now I take it up a layer immediately. Take this layer out once. Yeah, and then place this here and there, and then increase its height once more. And then take this one out 3 times. Like, not 3 times, but 3 blocks. And then repeat the pattern. Except this is going to be the last layer up here. Oh, no, no, no. I almost fell. Collect the slab. I failed to collect the slab. That's alright. And now, there we go. That is going to be the bridge part. I hope I have it lifted up high enough. And now, it's simply imperative for me to build across over to the other side of the chasm. And then I can work on the stairs to get up here. This is actually going to take me a lot more slabs than I've made. Hold on. That's only now hitting me, which is unfortunate. Good thing I have a crafting table up here, though. I still don't think that's going to be enough slabs, but for now, it's good enough. Time to build across the chasm. Wow, that took a lot of time, and I knew it would, but anyway, I had a good enough amount of slabs to finish bridging all the way across the chasm, thankfully. I did come to a realization, though, that being that these 2 sides were not, in fact, on the same level. The side I'm on now was actually a level higher than the level I was standing on the other side of the chasm. So that was a nasty little shock. But anyway, the base of the bridge is now complete, thankfully. Now, the next thing to do would be dun 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 dun. I need to catch more fish, but that's not it. Dun dun dun, to build the legs and walls of my bridge. Now that's gonna be the real problem here, because that means I'm gonna have to water bucket all the way down there and hope that I don't end up turning all of my lava into cobblestone, stone, or obsidian. Well, I need to break this because this is not correct. I wanted to match the other side even if they weren't on the same level. Apparently, yada yada yada. There we go. Now it matches. More importantly though, the legs of this bridge are going to be pale oak logs like my scaffolding. However, that's not all, because since there is lava down there, the part of the legs are going to have to be some sort of stone type. I was thinking deep slate to match in more of the scaffolding, but I don't know if I have enough deep slate for that. But it's time to build the legs. This is going to be a fun project. I don't know if I have enough pale oak wood to build the legs, which means I may very well have to make more axes to cut down more pale oak trees. And the good thing about that is that I had been smelting a bunch of copper down here in my furnace. So I am prepared to do that if necessary. And is it necessary? Of course it is. Why would I expect differently? Anyway, drop off the plant life. And now, you go in there as well. I don't know why I still have you in the dirt. When did I get more? Oh, right. It was to finish building the bridge. Well, I need sticks, and I'm going to need some of the copper in here. How many axes should be enough? I'm thinking 3 of them, which is going to cost me 9 copper. No, it is not. It's going to cost me 27 copper, I think. Yeah, it's... Wait, no, that's gonna make me 9. Okay. So it still takes 9 copper? Well, whatever. My maths did not fail me. My maths was just weird. Completely and utterly peculiar. I will need more food soon, but I can live off of tropical fish for a while. That's so A-okay. It's really not. I hate eating tropical fish. Anyway, time to go all the way up to the pale oak garden at the top of the mountain that I have built my home under. It's time to get scaling. Woo! I had to start snacking on the tropical fish because I got ambushed by a baby zombie that tried to knock me off the mountain. I did, thankfully, manage to live though, and so now here I am. I broke 2 axes collecting a bunch of this pale oak wood, and so it's now time for me to start building the legs, which is going to be starting from right here, and they're going to be the usual 4 blocks tall. I believe that's what I just did. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Now do the same over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down, and I'm gonna go do this on the other side of the bridge as well. Alrighty. Break you and break you. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop down. And then do the same right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So each of these legs are going to be 4 blocks tall above the tallest slab that they're connected to. So like here, well, no, this is going to be 4 blocks above these. This leg is going to be 4 blocks taller than these slabs, but 3 blocks taller than these slabs. Yep. Now, oh wait, hold on, I forgot. I didn't grab any of the stone blocks. Oh boy. Boy howdy. Okay, is there a way I could get down there quicker? Well, I guess I could just MLG. What does MLG even mean, by the way? I've heard people call water bucketing MLG clutching, but like, I don't know what MLG means. Whatever. Stone. I have cobbled deep slate. I have 158 cobbled deep slate on me. Oh, it's hard to say, but I think that might be enough. Turn these over to deep slate tiles because it's the only block out of the options that I've textured. I still need to change the texture for the deep slate bricks. So, who knows, maybe I'll do that in the next episode, but not this one. No siree. This one was, well, first of all, the pale oak planks. I did change those again, getting rid of that yellow spot. Anyway, that's not the point. So, it's time to now start building these legs. Oof. Okay. What happened to all of my food? Why is my hunger so low? Surely I didn't lose that much from simply running. Whatever. Hold on. Put you in my offhand so I don't die. Oh. That is an issue. Oh, it's fine. It's fine. I wasn't expecting it, but it's fine. It's fine. I may fall to death by landing on a wall. Fantastic. So, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now I need to do the same for this leg. Ow. Okay. Yep. I knew the moment I fell that I was going to take damage there because I forgot to put the water bucket back in my offhand. Whoopsie-doo. At least I didn't land on another wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Now, wait, hold on. There we go. So I'm the same level now. Right? That's the same level, correct? Yeah, I think so. Time to gobble down more of this tropical fish. I'm probably gonna have to go fishing or something. Oh boy, that's not gonna be fun. So, time to go all the way over to this side to fix these legs as well. Oh my god, tropical fish are so bad. So, I died. That was unfortunate. None of my stuff landed in the lava though, so that's good. Where did I fall? Oh, right. All the way over there because I was beginning the... the legs on the other side of the bridge. Okay. Gotta climb all the way up here because that spot I fell is inaccessible to my chasmic hole. Now I need to cross my bridge. Okay. I failed at MLG clutching that water bucketing. I wasn't paying full attention to it, and so I perished. Right here. Yeah, that's a pretty far drop. I don't think it would have been enough to kill me if I was at full health. But considering I still only had, like, that's a skeleton. You gotta be kidding me. Ow, ow. Not cool, man. Not cool. Puppy guarding my stuff like that is not cool. I didn't even pick up any of my food. Ow, ow. No, no, no. Please die. Oh, 1 heart. It would have sucked if I kept getting... It would have sucked if I kept dying to that skeleton trying to get my stuff. Oh boy. I only have 1 heart left. Did I get all my stuff? Most of it, I think. No, it was all of it. That was not fun. Oh. I really need to get better fish and tropical fish. I mean, better food than tropical fish. Since I'm over here, and in case I die again, I gotta light this up. I can't have any fully armored mobs shooting me or attacking me like that again. Oh my god. That was so unfortunate. My misfortune bared its fangs at me. My misfortune tried to slay me. My misfortune almost killed me. I don't have to light it up much more, I don't think. Place one right there. And here. Ooh, no, there are still plenty of dark spots, actually. Wow. How did I miss so many of them? Oh, hey, that's coal. Didn't notice that at first. Maybe I made the coal texture blend in too much with the stone texture. Although, it makes sense that that's the case. I mean, coal ore is quite literally coal stuffed in stone, I would say. Okay. Snack on my fish, my goldfish. What block was it that I need to put this... Ow, what the... Oh no. Dude. You have to kick me when I'm down like that? Not cool. Where'd you even come from, mate? Over there? Definitely. Nope. There are too many zombies coming from over there. Wow. Oh, wait. No, I did have access. Whatever. Whatever. Run into my hut. I need to regen my health, and those zombies are not making it easy. Oh, yeah, I don't have any stuff in here anymore. Well, I could still use it as a shelter from the zombies while I heal, though. I had to take a quick fishing break. It wasn't quick at all. Because I am almost out of tropical fish, whether or not you can believe that. Ha 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 ha. It's so fulfilling. Yum. A whole half hunger bar. I got proper food now. Tropical fish be damned. Okay, I'm still gonna need this tropical fish. It is my emergency food after all. But put you in my inventory for now because I don't need you. It's time for me to get back to work on the bridge. Back in the offhand you go. Time for more legs. My inventory is a mess. I still haven't organized it, or rather reorganized it since I got killed by that. Was it the skeleton? No, I fell to my death. Right, I fell to my death. Ooh, it's been a hot minute because of all the fishing I had to do. Down I go. Hey, I landed it this time. Way to go, me. Time to build all the way back up, though. Yay. This work is going to be so very repetitive, and I may need to get more wood toward the end of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's high enough. Time for the next legs. It's been a hot minute since I last updated, and I'm still doing the legs, but if you look down at the bottom of my screen at my level bar, you'd notice that I've lost about, 13, 11 levels? I lost a lot of levels because I have died an innumerable amount of times already. Oh my god, can you hear the frustration in my voice? And I've lost some things, like I don't got my chest plate anymore. Or my enchanted fishing rod that I fished up. No clue where those went. Considering this most recent time I died next to lava, I imagine those items shot right up and burnt. Which is unfortunate because I still don't have enough iron to be losing gear like that. Man, I suck at this. Wait, I also lost my water bucket. Well, that's ain't that the salt in the wound? Getting kicked when I'm down. Whatever, I need to collect more pale oak wood, so unfortunately I have to scale this horrendous mountain. It's incredibly steep, and this is incredibly time consuming. Oh my god. Anybody know the best FOV to play this game on, I swear? I mean, you'd think with the amount of frames I'm getting, I would not be dying as much when I'm trying to water bucket clutch, but it is what it is. a near constant skill check, and I keep failing. And I'm finally in the Pale Garden. And by the looks of it, it's turning night again, which really sucks. It really, really sucks. But time to get tree cutting. Finally, after a lot of deaths, trial and error, and near catastrophes that would make me want to rage quit, I finally have all of the legs of the bridge built. Now, those near catastrophes I was talking about that nearly made me rage quit would be my bridge legs catching on fire at night. Yes, I had to increase how high those deep slate tiles went up because my legs caught on fire, even though I didn't think it could, considering the deep slate tiles went like 5 blocks above the lava. But I digress. It happened, and that was a near catastrophe because, as I said, it happened at night. Oh, I solved that problem though, so we're all good. So now I got all of the legs of the bridge built. Ooh. By the way, those 4 pillars right there in that segment, apparently that is the middle of the bridge. I'm not joking. That is the middle of the bridge. Which is interesting because you'd think that the middle of the bridge would be like right there or something to make it fit better over my cavern, but no, that's the middle of the bridge, not that. So it stands out a bit when I'm down here. Either way, I'm just so very glad that I'm done building those bridge legs. All that's left are the walls now. Ooh, that would be so much easier than the legs though. So, I am perfectly content with that. After the walls, well actually before the walls, not after, I'm going to have to thicken up the deep slate tile legs though, for aesthetics purposes. But I will do it nonetheless. I don't know why that right there is a deep slate leg, but it is. Yeah, this is what remains of my attempt of putting out the fire on the legs. This dirt, so... Oh, and this deep slate tile. So, anyway, it's time to thicken up the deep slate tile legs. Like this, you know. Put legs on each of the sides of the middle one, all the way up to the top. Now, doing this, I'm going to take quite a bit of fall damage because I don't have my water bucket anymore, because if you recall, earlier, I stated that I lost my water bucket in this very same lava, and that much is true. So, it is annoying, but it is what it is. Fall back down on my dirt pillar. I don't know why I'm doing one of the lava legs first. I should do the easier ones, you know. Although doing this, I will have to go and mine more deep slate. But I'm fine with that as long as my base, my bridge's legs are more secure than what they are currently. So, this episode has been so frustrating so far. I'm gonna freak out if I die again. I finally finished bulking up the lava legs. But more importantly, it's time for me to add the final additions to this bridge, and those are walls. I am going to add walls to this bridge so I don't end up falling off the edge, because I seem to be incredibly clumsy in this. Yeah, okay. So I'm definitely going to need to put slabs here and there, but that's okay. Fine with me. I just want to get these walls done and over with. Okay, so I got all the walls set up now. Thankfully, this is where I'm going to end this episode because this has been one frustrating mess after another. I would say that I feel accomplished from building this bridge, but I don't. Not really. I mean, come on, I died like, how many times was it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? I think I died 6 times building this thing. So, while I would like to feel accomplished for building this, there's a couple of problems. 1, it's an incredibly simple and basic bridge. 2, it feels unfinished to me. And 3, you know, despite how simple it is, by the gods, this thing was frustrating to build, and that adds so many demerits to feeling accomplished that it's not even funny. So, this is where I'm going to leave things off. I hope you all enjoyed this episode of my Minecraft Mostly Vanilla Survival series. Make sure to check into the next one. Hopefully I don't end that one off nearly as frustrated as I did this one. Because by the lords in the sky, I feel like I want to scream. Bye-bye, everybody.